Alright guys, I know what you're thinking. Who's looking for bagpipes, man? That's what I thought too, man. And I had a project that needed a, kind of the Highlander vibe going on, and, bagpipes really, scream that for me anyway. And I had Arcade at that time. They had given me a free 6-month subscription for it. It was the first thing I looked in there, and no luck on that. And I thought that was kind of funny. And I went on to the internet, and I tell you what, I ended up back over there at Quilcom. The boys over at Flowstoners.com really blow my mind with some of the stuff that they have and how in depth they go with creating it. Now, I can say that I'm super impressed with this. I've gotten so many different sounds out of it. I can't say that I quite understand it fully enough to represent it fully, and I can only get you pointed in the right direction of it, and I'm sure someone else might can go in depth and further on this, but it has so many physical parameters off of a real bagpipe here. So I guess all this terminology that I'm seeing up here would be real in the bagpipe world if there was a bagpipist, if that was what you would call that. If somebody can chime in and be like, yes, the chanter, Okay, so anyway, what is all this? I can get you pointed kind of in the right direction. Again, I don't know anything about bagpipes. I don't know anything about this instrument. I'm just good at kind of guessing things and just getting what I need out of it, and it's cool in my arsenal, and I thought it would be cool for you. And I've gotten so many sounds out of this thing, and definitely unique. And start thinking about using some effects and stuff on this. I want to talk about getting some unique sounds into your mix and being a little bit different. Look no further than this thing. So you first open it up and you come over and you're like, well, I don't hear anything. What the is going on? Well, it's a bagpipe, so we're really like trying to, they're really going physical on this. So, bagpipe, you need to squeeze it. So there's like an activation, there's a squeeze, and that's going to be right over here. Now, I don't know quite why this is off by itself, and the flow seems kind of weird to me, but I'm sure if there was a bagpipist in here, they would be like, that makes sense to me. Listen here, kid, you don't understand the bagpipes. You shouldn't be representing it. let me take over. Yeah, I just want to show you guys this. But anyway, so over here is the activation. You can click on it with your mouse, or you can set it to the key on your keyboard. The initial default is the B flat over here. So you activate that, and what that's doing is activating the drones over here. And then the chanter would be the other notes, I guess. I don't know what's on the bagpipe, but I think that controls what's up here. So you activate it with the activation key. You can click on it, or you can set this to whatever key that you want on your keyboard. Right now it's at B flat. You can see that it's represented by this number right here. But if I change this dial, I can change it to whatever I wanted. So if I wanted C1 to activate the squeezing of the bagpipe, then that's what I would hit. But right now, B flat, I'm just going to keep it where it's at. So let's turn that back on. We can play with it. There's some presets up here that you can go through. As far as that goes, I really can't explain too much more. There's some, you can come in here and see the tunings, but this is all very crazy tuned instruments. So like if you change one, then you need to kind of change the rest of it to match it. There is some preset tunings in here that you can go through for the chanter and stuff like that. And then definitely there's some items in here for some presets. So let's go into some other weird things, because there is some So, you know, that's not your traditional sound. And I'm just letting you know, I mean, you're getting some really weird reed sounds out of this thing that are just odd, you know, because it's so physically accurate. I believe, I feel like it really is. Playing with it is, I'm just, my mind gets blown by it. So, for sure. If anybody's looking in here and if somebody came across this, that is a real bagpipe player. I've been saying bagpipist, but I hope that it would be the correct terminology. A bagpipe player. I mean, it'd almost be something almost even more. You're almost a conductor of sorts. But let's check out a couple more of these odd ones back in here. Bladder pipe. Sure, let's try it out. I like to turn everything off before I change it. It seems I've had some issues with it locking up and stuff like that. Maybe that'll happen, maybe it won't. Punji, try it out, huh? Very sickly, but I mean, just think about with some reverb and some, you know, some things going off. If you're going down that alley, I mean, I'm not just getting bagpipes here, but I'm getting, you know, Eastern vibes and stuff like that too, as well. So the sky's the limits, and I've gotten oboe sounds and other reed instruments noises out of this thing that just sound really, really rich, and it's fun to play with. And I tell you what, you know, you don't have a bagpipe in your arsenal. You know what I'm saying? So, and having one like this that's versatile and free is a really cool thing to know if you don't know it already. So, I didn't invent it. I'm just the middleman. I'm just bringing you some information. This has been in my arsenal for quite some time. These boys over there at the Flowstoners have done all the work here and deserve all the credit. I am just pointing you in the right direction. And if anybody knows any more about some bagpipes or got some good information, go ahead and link it in the bottom, man. Let's all learn about some bagpipes today. And remember, I'm going to be doing some more videos on my VST list up here. A lot of the free ones are in the beginning. The next one up is going to be the Captain. That's not the free one, but I think this one would be a little bit more interesting. I have some interesting things to say about this. I had a lot of bad things to say in the very beginning for very good reasons, but overall the company has redeemed themselves in sorts. But with that being said, Quilcom, man, bagpipes. This thing is super cool. Hit that like and subscribe. Check out the videos about the other VSTs in the new VST section, and we will be talking about some more instruments coming up next. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good day.